Hello my scholars, this is my school channel and my name is Abiola. Don't forget, in this channel we are solving the JAMB CBT past question for the subject mathematics, the year 2015. Don't go anywhere, stay with us because we'll be right back. Dear my scholars, you are welcome to my school channel, and in this particular video clip we are solving questions 33 to 47. So let's solve question 33. If 159.75 base 10 equals x in base 6, find x. Alright, so this is what I advise us to do as candidates for this kind of exams. It is very good that you look up the absurd or the odd option. So I can guess, quick one, that this should be our answer. It stands out different in terms of the marginal value. However, we can still make a confirmation towards that. So we have 159.75 base 10, 159.75. Alright, in base 10 equals what in base 6? So what we can do, we can sort out this part before the decimal part, in base 6. And if you are moving from base 10 to another base, you just have to use that kind of ACF method, This is what I mean. 159, all right, 6. So we have this 6 in 159. You can do it in a very simple way for yourself. 6 in 159, 6 in 15. That gives you what? 6 in 15, that should give us 6 in 15, that is 2, remainder 3, right? So 6 in 39, that is 6, remaining 3. All right, so we have 6 in 26, that is 4, remaining 2. 6 in 4, that is 0, remaining 4. So I can see this is 4, 2, 3. So in base 6 equals 159 in base 10. So I can decide to stop here, because of the need for speed, all right, and accuracy. So you can see 4 to 3 equals 159 in base 10. So I can tell you that x falls within the range of 420 something or 400 and something. All right, so let's just go back to the screen and select the correct option. This makes our work faster and easier. So you can look up all the options provided, and you will say option B, x equals 424.5 in base 6. So remember, I did not do the conclusive check on this, but I can tell you from the range of value I got from my solving, a very quick one, I have the confidence that this is where my answer lies. So option B is a viable option. Number 34. A man bought a car for 800 naira and sold it for 520 naira. So find this loss percent. So at first we have to sort out what is loss is. So remember, loss equals your loss, or the loss rather. It talks about how much you bought it, then how much you sold it. That tells you that whatever amount you use in buying is higher than the amount you sold. So the cost price of the car was 800 and he sold for 520. So when we deduct this, what we should have is 280. I believe this makes 800. This makes this process more valuable for us. 0. This is 8 borrows 1 year. It becomes 8. Then this is 7 minus 5, 2. This is how we arrive at 280. So the loss percent equals the loss, which is 280 over the cost price. The cost price is 800 times 100%. I can have the 0 strikes out 0. Then I can have 4 year 2, then 4 years 70. 70 divided by 2, that is 35. So its loss percent is 35%. So join me as we go back to the screen and pick out the correct option. Okay, we'll find 35% on option C. So option C is the correct option. Question 35. Simplify 6 whole number 1 over 12 minus 2 whole number 3 over 4 plus 1 whole number 1 over 2. So I have this question already replicated on our whiteboard. You know, this is our solution platform. I love it so much. Okay, so join me as we solve this question. At first, we can do this using a method, the well-known method. Okay, we have to change all of this to improper fractions. Okay, so let's change this to an improper fraction. 6 times 12, 72, plus 1, 73. Okay, minus 2 times 4, 8, plus 3, 11. 1 times 2, 2 plus 1, we have 3 over 2. So the LCM here should be 12. Okay, so we have 12 and 12 in 1 times 73, we have 73, minus 4 in 12, 3 times 11, 33, plus 2 in 12, 6 times 3, that is 18. Okay, 73 minus 33, that should give us 40. 40 plus 18, that should give us 58. Alright, so 58 divided by 12. Okay, so we know that 12 times 5 gives us 60. Okay, we know that 12 times 4 gives us 48. So that will tell us 4 whole number, 48 taken away from 58, that will remain 10 over 12. And we can still bring or simplify 10 over 12. We have 2 here 5, 2 here 6. So I can still have 4 whole number 5 over 6. So that is our answer when we simplify this. We have 4 whole number 5 over 6. So we have to go back to the screen to select the correct option. 4 whole number 5 over 6. So look through the options provided and you will see option B, 4 whole number 5 over 6 as the correct option. Don't forget that you can have a simulated JAMB CBT experience. All you need to do, click on the link in the description below. It takes you to the Myschool website where you can get the Myschool mobile app or the Myschool software. Right now we are solving question 36. Find the distance between the points -2, -3 and -2 and 4. Okay, so distance between points, you can use the formula, the big square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Okay, so we are given those points as -2, -3, all right, and we are given -2 and 4. Okay, so this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so we'd have AB equals the big square root of x2, which is -2. All right, we have minus into brackets x1 -2, the square we have here. Okay, we have added 2, y2, which is 4. Okay, minus y1, which is -3, this is squared. Okay, so I'm going to have minus times minus, that is plus. So -2 plus 2, that is 0. Is 0 raised to power 2, that is still 0. So that is gone. So let me just pull it out. Okay, I have 0 plus minus times minus, we have plus. Okay, 4 plus 3, that is 7. 7 raised to power 2, that is 49. 0 plus 49 will still give us 49. So we are looking for the square root of 49, and that is 7. So the distance between these points is 7. So let's go back to the screen to select the correct option. So we can see option D, 7.0 meters, as the correct option. We believe this content has been very helpful. All you need to do is to hit the like button. Also, click on the subscribe button and tap on bell notification so you can get informed as soon as we update the next video. Number 37. Determine the third term of a geometrical progression whose first and second term are 2 and 54 respectively. So first term is 2, the second term is 54. We are asked to look for the third term. Okay, so the common ratio between them is, you just ask yourself, 2 times what will give me 54? That is 2 times 27. Okay, so that tells you that the common ratio between these terms in this particular GP is 27. So 2 times 27 gives me 54. So 54 times 27 will give me what next? It's going to give me 1458. So the third term is 1458. Okay, because if you divide 1458, if you divide it by 54, you should get 27. That tells you the common ratio. 54 divided by 7, that should give you 2. Okay, so you can see that the third term of this progression will just be multiplied. You have to just multiply the initial term or the term you are seeing next to you by 27. So 2 times 27 gives me 54. 54 times 27 gives me 1458. So the correct option here is option A. Number 38, okay, given that S and T are sets of real numbers such that set S is this and set T is this. Okay, so at first we're asked to find S union T. So this is telling us that such that 0 is less than X, 0 is less than or equals to X, and X is less than or equals to 5. So take note of this inequality sign. So that tells you that 0 is less than what should be included in X, but it is also equals to what should be included in X. Okay, so that tells you that 0 is inclusive. Okay, so that is 0, 1, 2, 3. We are told less than or equals to, so 5 is included. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for set S. So let's use that same ideology to tackle or to interpret set T. So we are told minus 2 is less than X. That means minus 2 will be exempted. So we are going to have, whatever thing we are going to have will be more than 2. Then X is less than 3. So it will be between something that is greater than 2, but it is smaller than 3. So the members of set T will be minus 1, 0, 1, and 2, not 3. So we have 0 to 5, then we have minus 1 to 2. So let's just put this forth on our whiteboard. So set S equals, okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then set T will be minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. S union T, okay, so that would tell you that all of the members we can find in S and in T, okay, all of them put together. Okay, there is no need for comparison, just put them together. So I can take a particular order that is minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so these are the members of sets for S union T. So let's go back to the screen to select the correct option from minus 1 to 5. Okay, so let's look at these inequalities. We have to provide our answers based on the context of options provided us. Okay, so let's look through all of these. So we have minus 1 to 5. Okay, so if you look at this, this is minus 3, less than X, no. So we have minus 2 is less than X, okay, and X is less than or equals to 5. Okay, so that tells you that it's something that is bigger than minus 2. Okay, so that is minus 1, then X is less than or equals to 5. So this is the closest, or this is the best representation of what we have. This is 2, not negative, so this is out of it. So here we have minus 1 is less than X. This is incorrect, okay, because minus 1 is also part of the members of sets S union T. So this is out. So this is the most valuable one. Minus 2 is lesser than X. So what is that number greater than minus 2? That is minus 1, at least after it. That is minus 1 is, so that is starting from minus 1. Okay, then we now have it up to 5. X is less than or equals to 5. So this is the best representation we can have of our solution. So option B is very correct. Question 39. If an investor invests 450,000 naira in a certain organization in order to yield X as a return of 25,000 naira. Okay, find the return on an investment of 700,000 by Y in the same organization. Okay, so we can decide to start using the some methods or procedures to solve this question, but we just have to use our common sense. Speed and accuracy, very important. So we have 450,000 here, yields 25,000 naira ROI. Okay, return on investment, 450,000 yields 25,000 naira. So you should know that whatever returns will be coming on 700,000 should be higher than what came out of 450,000. Okay, so definitely whatever I'll be getting should be more than that 25,000 naira. So if I look through all of the options provided, the first option is 14,950. It is less than even what we got from 450,000. We're talking about 700,000, something far higher than 450,000. So this is out of it. We have 25,150. This is not good enough. The margin is very, very small. So let's look at 15,000 naira. It is less than the ROI on 450,000. We have 38,888 naira 90 kobo. So this is at least something tangible or whatsoever that we can work on. So I would just tell you with some level or higher level of confidence that this should be the most viable option without attempting to solve it. Remember, we are solving a JAMB question, so option D is the most viable option. Question 40, evaluate log base 7 raised to power 17. So this is just what we have to do. Log base 7 raised to power 17. Okay, so remember it's equals to X. Okay, so when you send this here, it's going to become 17 equals to 7 raised to power X. Then you send or you make use of log base 10 for both sides. So I have log base 10 of this, log base 10 of this. So this is what I'm going to have properly. Okay, I don't even need to put the base 10, but let me just put it for clarity's sake. 7 raised to power X. You know, this X, all right, still means this. Okay, so I'm looking for X. I can divide both sides by the coefficient of X, which is log base 10 raised to power 7. Okay, so that implies that X equals log base 10 raised to power 17 over log base 10 raised to power 7. So this is very easy to do. It's just very important for us as candidates, okay, that we know some of these values offhand if possible. Like for instance, log 2 is 0.30103, log 3 is 0.4771, log 4 is 0.6020, like 0.6021, yeah, thereabout. So log 17 is 1.2304, okay, then log 7 is 0.8451. So by the time we divide this, what we should have is 1.455. Yes, so you can use other anti-log method to confirm your answer. So this is X. X is 1.455. Join me as we go back to the screen to select the correct option. So going through the options given us, we can see option C, 1.455 as the correct option. Question 41, 10011 base 2 plus this in base 2, the unknown variable. Okay, so we have 11100 base 2, then added to 101 base 2 gives us 1001111 base 2. Okay, so what we just have to do, we have to add up all of this. Okay, this, and this. Okay, we add them up, then we subtract them from what we have on the outside. Okay, so that is what we have here on the board. So we have 1001, okay, base 2. All right, so let's add up what we have on this side, then we take it away from here. So let's add this up. We have 10011. Okay, we can add it up to this 11100. Okay, then we have 101. Okay, so I would recommend that it's safer that you fill in the numbers from the right hand side, okay, so that you won't misplace the values. So let's add up. Remember, we're working with base 2. 1 plus 0, 1. 1 plus 1, that is 2. 2 in base 2 is 1 remainder 0. So I write 0, I carry the 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 0, 2. 2 plus 0, 2. 2 in base 2 is still 1 remainder 0. I write 0, carry 1. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 0, 1. Plus 1, 2. Plus 1, 3. 3 in base 2, that is 1 remainder 1. Okay. 1 plus 0, we have 1. 1 plus 1, we have 2. 2 in base 2 is 1 remainder 0. So I write 0, carry 1 again. 1 plus 1, we have 2. 2 plus 1, we have 3. 3 in base 2 is 1, remaining 1. Okay, so when we add up all of this, we are going to subtract it from this. Okay, so what I will just do is to have this here 1, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we are taking this away from it, so I have 0, 0, okay, 1, 0, then we have 1, 1. Okay, we recommend that you take your time, okay, go through these video clips, watch these steps over and over and again, okay, until it becomes so natural to you. So let's do the simple subtraction. Remember, we are working with base 2. 1 minus 0, we have 1. 1 minus 0, we have 1. 1 plus 1, sorry, 1 minus 1, we have 0. This is subtraction, okay. 1 minus 0, we have 1. 0 minus 1, we know that is not possible. So what do? We are going to get a lift from this. Since we are working in base 2, whatever lift we are tapping out will become 2. Okay, so this is 2 here. All right. So we are working towards this place. So this 2 lends out a 1, and that 1 becomes a 2. 1 is being withdrawn from here. So this drops to a 1. This drops to 0. Okay, so 2 minus 1, we have 1. 1 minus 1, we have 0. This is 0 readily. So I don't need this technically. We don't need this technically. Okay, so we have 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So that is the missing value we have here. 11, 0, 11 in base 2. So let's go back to the screen to select the correct option. We have 11, 0, 11 base 2. Option B is very correct. Number 42. Evaluate log base 5, okay. We have y square x raised to power 5 divides 125b raised to power half. So the first thing we do, okay, is to present the question here. So we just have to use log 5 to multiply everything we have in the bracket. So we'll have log base 5. This is y squared, right? This implies times, okay, and times means plus. Log base 5, we have x raised to power 5, okay. This is divide, it means minus to everything that we have here. Okay, I can have something like this. This is 1 to 5 is 5 raised to power 3, right? Times this, b raised to power, this is also plus. Times means plus. Okay. All right. So the log should multiply everything here. So I have log base 5, log base 5. Okay. We're going to do a proper representation of what we have here. So we are going to have, this is y raised to power 2. So we know, of course, that this 2 will cross over here. So we have 2 log base 5 raised to power y. Okay. Plus this 5 comes here, 5 log base 5 raised to power x. Very well, we know minus will affect everything here. So this is 3, all right, log base 5 raised to power 5. Log base 5 raised to power 5 is still 1, okay, so 1 times 3 still gives us 3. So I can pull this off. All right, minus times plus, we have minus. This half comes here, 1 over 2 log base 5 raised to power b. So this is our answer. So we have to go back to the screen to select the correct option. 2 log base 5, 5 log base 5, and what have you. So scan through the options provided you will see that option D, okay, is the correct option. We have minus half, okay, log base 5b minus 3. We will have it here. Just make your comparison and you will confirm option D is very correct. Number 43, so we have 5x cubed plus 7x squared minus 2x plus 5dx. This is a question on integration. Then in integration, the power, you add it to 1, then you make it that sum, then you make it the denominator, okay? So this is raised to power 3. 3 plus 1, that is 4. So that 4 you've gotten to be as denominator. That is 5 over 4 x raised to power 4. So we have that here. We have it here. So we are considering option A and option B. It's not present in the other options. So let's go to the next value. We have 2 plus 1, that is 3. So it should be x raised to power 3 over 7 over 3. So we have it here. We have it here. Okay, the competition seems intense. Okay, so we have the next one. X raised to power 1 plus 1, that is 2. So that is x raised to power 2. We do not have it here, okay? So that is 2 over 2, that is 1. So that is why we have this. So this is invalid, okay? Because of this value we've gotten. Then we have 5. Remember, it is x raised to power 0 plus 1. That is still 1, okay? 5 over 1 is still 5. So once you've gotten to this junction, you're able to identify which one comes up doing integration. This should tell you that option B is the correct option. Don't forget that you can ask your questions right now. All you just need to do, click on the link in the description below. It's going to take you to the Myschool website where our solution providers are waiting to help you out. So join me as we solve question 44. Find the area of the curved surface of a cone, okay, whose base radius is 3 centimeters and whose height is 4 centimeters. So take note of this. Find the area of the curved surface. All right, so take note of the area, then of the curved surface area. So let's just do this. The first thing we have to do is to find this. L squared equals h squared plus r squared. All right, so the height that we have is 4, radius is 3. So this is 4 squared plus 3 squared. All right, so this tells you that 4 squared is 16 plus 9, that is 25. So we are looking for the square root of 25, because if we square root both sides, we remove the square. So I will be left with L equals square root of 25, which is 5. Okay, so the area of the curved surface now will be pi. Okay, this the two areas we're talking about, which is 3 times this. All right, and that is 15 pi. 15 pi is 15 times 3.142, and that should give us about roughly about 47, thereabouts, yeah, probably 47.1 if I want to put that together in centimeter, okay, per centimeter. That's the metric for measurement. So let's go back to the options given us. So look through the options provided. We have 47.1 centimeters squared. So option C is very correct. Remember, the question is not just this curved surface area, okay? We have the area of the curved surface. Please take note of metrics or terms used in questions. So going through our video clips, you may have 1 or 2 contributions or explanations you'd like to share. Please, we'd like to know. All you just have to do, use the comment section below, indicate that question number and the explanations you'd like to add. Question 45. Simplify 1 over x plus 1 plus 1 over x minus 1. So at first, we have to present this question on our whiteboard. So we have it here. All right, so this will form the LCM. No need to expand, just leave it the way it is. Okay, x minus 1. Okay, so x plus 1, when you try to pull it out of here, what you have left is x minus 1. So x minus 1 times 1, you are going to have x minus 1. Okay, I try to neglect the bracket to make our work faster. X minus 1 from the LCM, what you will have left is x plus 1. So x plus 1 times 1, we have x plus 1. So what can we do? We can collect like terms for the numerator. X plus x, we have 2x minus 1 plus 1, okay, that is 0. So we have 2x over x plus 1, x minus 1. Okay, so this should be our answer. 2x over x plus 1, x minus 1. So join me as we select the correct option. So we can find that in option B, 2x over x plus 1, x minus 1. Number 46. The area of a circle of radius 4 centimeter is equals to what? Okay, so we know that the area of a circle is pi r squared. So the pi is given as 3.142. So r squared should be 16. Okay, so we are having pi r squared. That will be 16 times. Readily, we should also know that 16 times 3 is around 48. So whatever answer we should be getting should be somewhat beyond 48 because of these extra decimals that we have. These numbers we have after the decimal points rather. So whatever answer you should be getting should be more than 48. So the correct option here is option C without using your calculator. So option C is the correct option. Question 47. The area of an ellipse is 132 centimeters square. Okay, the length of its major axis is 14 centimeters. Find the length of its minor axis. Okay, you should know that an ellipse is like an oval. It's like a circle that is being stretched. Okay, so and we have the major axis, okay, which runs like this, then the minor axis. This is what I mean. All right, okay, so if I have something like this, please don't mind my diagram. This should represent the major axis, then this should be our minor axis. So the area of an ellipse is given as pi, okay, AB. This is A for major, B for minor. So this is the area. We are told that the area from the question is 132. So what we have is 132 equals pi. I can take my pi as 22 over 7 times A. A is given as 14 times B. So we have 7 here 1, 7 here 22. Okay, sorry, 7 here 1, 7 here 2. So 2 times 22, I have 44B. So I have 132 equals 44B. Dividing both sides by 44, I should have 3. So the length of the minor axis is 3. So let's go back to the screen to select the correct option. B equals 3, the minor axis. So look through the options provided, you will see option D contains the value 3 centimeters. Option D is the correct option. Hence, we've come to the end of this video segment, but there are more segments to come. All you just need to do is to hit the like button. Also, click on the subscribe button and tap on bell notifications so you can get alerts as soon as we upload the next video clip just for you.